Hey, Vloggerheads video. And of course, cat. Damn it. Anyway, hey, what are you up to, shithead? Yeah, I figured that was what you were doing. And lazy. Anyways, messing up my notes. I had a plan here. It's disturbing my plan. There's too much sun. I'll turn over here, maybe. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Anyway, Vloggerheads video. Yeah, try to make this short because time restraints and such. Can't upload to Ning worth crap, and I don't want to convert the video and have Ning reject it because that pisses me off, so I'm going to try to direct upload out of the camera, and that requires that I don't make the video too long. So anyway, thing I wanted to get to, oh yeah, Tommy from the Bronx made a video here. It's pretty good, except he was doing his Tommy persona thing, so, you know, screw that. But it was good to see him, and then Sensual World did her little, response, and I just like her accent, and her whole demeanor is just interesting. It's comfortably depressed, or something like that. Then Flophouse did a video, and it was just, just a regular video. She wasn't being somebody, which that's just nice. So anyway, enough of that. I guess later I'll try to talk a little bit about the banner crap, because I really hate the banner. Well, I'll just say it now. Just put the banner on the sides. Do the side thing, okay? Get rid of that top banner thing. It's a waste of space. I hate the damn thing. You don't screw vertical space. It's just the same old... You already experimented with it 5 million times. It's done. You can do much more interesting experiments with the sides, the left and right space. Kill that, okay? It's just so annoying, especially when the banners are stupid. Anyway... Yes, enough on that. But I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It makes me hate it. Stop it. Anyway, the thing I want to get to was maybe some response videos on this subject. I've just been thinking about words a lot lately, and they really do corrupt the whole conversation. There's such prejudice built into our language and the way we talk about things, and it's really unfair to any kind of philosophical neutrality, or it just screws everything up. So anyway, I was just trying to come up with like a top 10 list of words, that I would describe as the words that mean something to me, the important words. So maybe people could do that, the words that really define how they understand their place in this world. So I'll go through my list real quick. The first ones were obvious, like time, space, energy, because that's sort of what the universe is made out of. Is time. We understand that concept, but it's this, you could call it space or you call it distance. That there's distance between everything. There's a little bit of distance between me and the cat, and and then energy is kind of the way the distance is communicated and interacts with itself, each other. Anyway, so that's the universe. Okay, so the idea is then evolution. Was an important word for me. It's the origin, the cause. You can relate that to time and space and all that stuff. It kind of fits in there. DNA. There's lots of related words. So anyway, top of my list was fix. Fix is the big one. Fix things. Fix. Yeah, that's, everything needs to be fixed. That's what we should be doing with our brain. Brains are for fixing things. That's all intelligence is for, is fixing things. And you fix them by my second word, which is efficiency, through recognizing what's valuable and trying to find the straight line kind of thing, trying to do things as directly and as long-termish, not short-termish, all that kind of stuff. Optimize it. Do it the best way possible. Strive for perfection. You might not be able to achieve it, but strive for it. Be as efficient as possible. In how you interact and how you think and how you do everything. Try to be efficient. I mean, you're not going to get there, but try. All right, fairness. Another word for that could be justice. But yeah, just the idea of it, that's a very good concept for me throughout my life. Anyway, it's sort of been something I keep banging into. I have a real appreciation for that as a concept and how little of it we have in the world. And people keep just making the excuse, well, nature's not fair. Well, so fucking what? What does that have to do with us? It's not a damn thing. So fuck that excuse that people make. Alright, get through this. Addiction is what I put down. But you could, replace it with need or want, desire. Then it even gets into art and beauty and love and all that kind of crap. But yeah, it's all kind of tied to this idea that we're just motivated by these things, these needs that arise inside of us, this want, this dissatisfaction, and we say I must be satisfied, and there's some kind of bullshit in our head that tells us what we need to complete the satisfaction. But we're just all running on addiction. It's all addiction. There's no other word for it. We don't build it ourselves. It's something the biology and the circumstances and the culture just kind of worm into us, and just kind of sucks. Intelligence, I think I already mentioned that, but it could be ignorance, as the word. I mean, maybe sometimes the negative is more important than the positive, like war and peace. I mean, which one's the more important word? You can't have peace until you stop the wars. You can't have intelligence till you get rid of the ignorance. But yeah, it's a big concept. I mean, it's you can't do the efficiency thing, you can't do the fixed thing, you can't do the fairness thing, you can't understand the addiction thing. You can't get anywhere if you don't get this intelligent thing right. You got to get the facts right. You got to educate yourself, or be educated, and understand how things work. And you can't keep pretending unicorns are going to come save the day. It's just bullshit. We have to save the day. Alright, suffering, misery. Another one of these big concept words for me. I'm going for misery now, because that one people can't screw up as easy. Suffering, they keep talking about stubbed toes or some other kind of bullshit, and you're like, that's not suffering, asshole. Technically it is, but it just doesn't fit the word. But misery, I don't know, people can't really fuck that up too much. Everybody knows what a misery is. Also suffering's a little too tied to pain, and misery is more of a word where you get a feel for, you can have those hard pains that are just, emotional miseries, and so that's a good word. Replacing that word could be the word comfort. So instead of misery, again, instead of using the downside, you could use the upside of comfort and just say, well, that's sort of what we're striving for, and we got to try to achieve it, and we got to do it through that efficiency thing. Let's try to maximize the comfort and minimize the misery. Consciousness, feeling, thinking, consciousness is sort of a big concept. That's sort of what this whole thing is running on, this whole human race bullshit and all this crap we're doing, is because we have this consciousness thing, this ability to, our brain creates this illusion of whoa, I'm here, I'm feeling it, I'm seeing it, I'm remembering it, and, all kinds of, cat. Spooked him. He's very spookable. He's still very feral. Doesn't come for pets and such. Anyway, yeah, so consciousness is a big one. But it's not really important to all this other stuff, except for understanding that it's our consciousness that creates the need and the want and the desire and all that other kind of crap, and that we have to deal with. And that the core value of the consciousness really is the feeling thing. And that's going on with a lot of these other little warm-blooded creatures out here. A little cardinal flew by there, a couple of them. Ooh, I have to try to video them. Yeah, the bird feeder. Anyway, they're all trying to get comfort. They're all conscious, they feel. Alright, and they're not doing Shakespeare, they're not doing quantum math, but, they're in the game, and, we got to work for them. We got to work for ourselves. We got to work for everything. All this feeling stuff it's all worth something. And this selfishness shit just ain't gonna work. So anyway, enough of the video. Hopefully it is under the required 100 megabytes. And if it isn't, I'm gonna be really pissed off, because then I'm gonna have to convert it, and then Ning will say fuck you to me. Anyway, so until next time and such.